So let's welcome on stage Matthew Puzhitsky, everybody.
Thank you, Samir. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Samir asked me what I think about Sui just now, and I said that I lost all my money in Bitcoin, and I truly believe in it because I took out a second mortgage and dumped it all on Sui. So if it doesn't work out, I'm going to jump off a bridge. No, that's not true. But I think it's cool that we're doing that. The blockchain stuff, the AI stuff. I was thinking about, like, when he asked me to do this, like, what am I going to say? Like, it's just like, most of my jokes are, I'm a club comic, you know what I mean? Like, how am I going to come up here? You guys are talking about crypto, and I'm like, all right, here's what, gay dolphins, here's the deal. But so here's what I'm going to do. I think that I wanted to try to compare and see how AI is taking a lot of jobs, right? I don't think it can take my job because I'm a stand-up comedian, and AI doesn't know what it's like to be traumatized by immigrant parents. And that's where my art comes from. So I'm going to be doing some of my jokes and see if ChatGPT can do a better job. I feel like that's more interesting, right? Because like Bitcoin, like my parents look at me like a shitty crypto coin, my immigrant parents, right? Right? They look at me like a shitty crypto coin. They had a lot of faith, so they like invested all their money early, and turns out I was a fucking scam. Came up to my dad, I'm like, I'm gonna drop out of university and tell dick jokes for a living. He's like, shit, should have pulled out when the stock was higher. Yeah, he thought I was Bitcoin. Turns out, hawk to a bitch, gotcha. Yeah, my dad's like Eastern European guy. My family's Russian, right? So my dad like never said he loved me. He's like, if I say too much, you will be gay. And he's been saying it a little bit. I've been getting older, getting softer, and honestly, I've been doing some pretty gay shit. So maybe he was onto something. So here's the first example. Let's see if ChatGPT can write a joke about immigrant parents. Are we doing this? All right. Okay. Ready? So write a stand-up joke about. That's why I'm a comedian, folks. About having immigrant parents. All right, let's see what it gives us. You ever notice immigrant parents don't believe in emotions? Like, if you're sad, they're like, why? You have food, you have roof, you have Wi-Fi, be happy. I don't like that that's a bigger pop that I got for my joke. Meanwhile, they grow up dodging real bullets, and I'm over here like, Mom, my Uber driver has 4.2 stars and I didn't feel safe. And she's like, in my country, our Uber was a horse. And ChatGPT might take my job. I'm kind of screwed here. All right. Well, that's not good. No, you remember the gay joke? That was funnier, right? I guess I'm gonna be broke. I am broke. There we go. Yeah, I'll tell you a joke about being broke. Entertainment is tough. I go through rough spells. And in this economy, I'm realizing that I'm probably never gonna own a house, right? Like, I'm so far away from being a homeowner that Spotify won't let me play house music anymore. I'll be like, yo, Siri, play David Guetta. She's like, nah, bitch. With that credit score, David Guetta for you. Ty Dolla Sign, 50 Cent. How about that? All right, so far, ChatGPT doing a way better job than me. Understood. Yeah, no, it's tough because, like, man, insurance is expensive. I pay for my own insurance now. Like, I'm more scared of the dentist now than I was at 5 years old, right? I'll have a toothache. I'll look at the prices online. I'll be like, fuck it. I don't need teeth. What am I, special? I don't need to chew. I'll just suck. Just oatmeal for the rest of my life. Okay, that's joke number 2. Let's see. ChatGPT, fucking you better. All right. Now write one about being broke. All right. I'm so broke, my credit score is just low. Thank God, that's so bad. I tried applying for a loan, and the bank was like, you sure you don't just want a hug? At this point, my budget is so tight, if I drop a coin, I chase it like it's a stock I regret selling. That was shit. I feel better about myself. Let's go. We should do like a vote, ChatGPT and me. Well, okay, first one, ChatGPT. Applause for ChatGPT for the first joke. My immigrant parent jokes. Guys, remember said I would kill myself because of Suey? You guys are making sure that you're in my suicide note. Fuck all of you. What else was, okay, broke joke. Applause for ChatGPT. Me? All right, it's 1-1. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. What else can I do? What do we want? I don't know. I'm also trying to keep this like corporate. You know what I mean? Let's do one about. Let's do one about like just the most mundane topic. Weather. You can't go wrong with a weather joke. That's like PG-13, right? Yeah, let's do a weather joke. We're all Canadian. I travel around a lot to the States. Like I go to LA, and I like going to warmer places because their weather app doesn't lie. You know what I mean? Because like in Canada, especially in the winter, you look at your weather app, it says -20, you're like, fuck. And then underneath in tiny little transparent letters, it says, feels like -25. First of all, why is my weather app gaslighting me? Second of all, why do we accept that as a country? You know what I mean? Like, just like, imagine I'm on a date, it's going well, turn to the girl, I'm like, yeah, my dick's 3 inches, but trust me, feels like it's 10. That guy right there just gave me like the meanest stare. Dad, is that you? Are you Indian now? That's crazy. There was my weather joke. This is okay. Okay. Now do one about the weather. I added an I there, but ChatGPT gets me. The weather's been wild lately. One day it's sunny, the next day it's like, surprise, snow in April. I hope you didn't put your trauma code away? What's a trauma code? Does anybody know what a trauma code is? Is that, okay, it's like the code I wear after my parents whoop me. Canadian weather is like an immigrant dad, cold, unpredictable, and always yelling at you to dress warmer. That's not bad. I think so. I have ChatGPT Plus, so it knows my background. That's why it's always going back to the immigrant stuff. You know what I mean? I like this. Okay, this one. What do we think? Okay, ChatGPT. Me. All right, 2-1. Let's go. You guys are just like, we don't want this white boy to kill himself. Okay. All right, cool. How am I doing for time, by the way? I'm doing okay? All right. How are we doing today? I like all the speakers today. They look like the evil villain from Rainy with a Chance of Meatballs. That was great. Crypto. What are you guys, so what was your, the thing you were presenting? Sorry, I was in the back. The mic was horrible. I saw you reading off your phone. I'm reading off my computer, which is fine. This is the user experience. Nice. Are you like, what do you do for work? I loved it. I'm used to crowd working in like comedy clubs, not socially awkward nerds. They're just like, I can't talk too many people. This is great. This is great. I'll stick to it. I loved your presentation. Love it when people read off their phones. No, but it was truly, I'm fascinated by crypto and AI. All right, let's do a few more jokes. Let's do, okay, I'll talk a little bit about myself. I've dug into you guys enough. I have a master's degree in synthetic organic chemistry, right? I went to U of T. I was like a nerdy kid in high school, didn't get any attention from the girls. I didn't always look like a handsome lesbian, so It was, yeah, it's good. I made it through. I'm married now, believe it or not, to a woman. Let's go. I don't like the reaction. So we're like, no way, he's not gay. Yeah. No, but it's great. My wife is amazing. She's very supportive, which I'm going to need after today. She's great. She always tries to cheer me up. Doesn't always work, right? Like the other day I was sad. She's like, Matt, it's okay. When one door closes, another one opens. I'm like, that's bullshit, all right? Because if that was true, you'd let me use your back door when the front door is closed for the month. That's an anal joke, everybody. Let's go. You told me to keep it clean. I am not. Non-refundable, Samir. Should I ask ChatGPT to write an anal joke? That would be funny. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I really want to do it right now, but there are some nice elderly people in the back that I don't want to. No, my wife's great. I love her. She's very kind. Like I'm learning a lot living with a woman. You know what I mean? It's like I honestly thought when I'd be married I'd get laid a little more often, but it's fine. It's like I get laid, but I need to know things like the difference between a duvet and a comforter. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I don't know the difference, right? You guys are together, right? And do you know the difference? No, it's yeah. She asked me to get a duvet from the store. I come back with a comforter. She's like, oh my God, Matt, you don't know the difference? I'm like, bitch, I didn't have a bed frame before you moved in, all right? We're doing pretty well right now, all right? When I was single, the most complicated word I knew how to spell was chlamydia. And now we're all the way up to charcuterie. So fucking where's my medal, all right? Okay, write a anal and chlamydia joke, ChatGPT. Let's see you do that. Write a joke about my wife. This will be interesting. Yeah, write a joke about my wife. I'm interested to see that. My wife says I don't listen to her or something like that. I love how it tries to be casual or something like that. That's what stand-ups do, right? I wasn't really paying attention. Classic misdirection. She's amazing, though. Like a human Google, except instead of answers, I get questions about my tone. Yeah, I don't know. All right, once again, last one. This is the deciding round. My jokes. I got one clap from the... Very reluctant claps. ChatGPT. There we go. Fuck you. You guys are fun. I like you guys. I truly come see a show at like Yuck Yucks or something. If you're scared now, you'll hate me even more. I swear I'm good at this. I do this for a living, right? For sure. The mic's telling me to get the fuck off stage too. You guys are fun. No, but seriously, thank you so much to Samir for having me. Thank you for you guys for listening and attending. I feel like I'm holding all of you hostage, but that's fine. My name is Matt Puzhitsky. That's been ChatGPT. I won. Fuck AI. I win. All right.
Thank you, Matthew. Woo! That was hilarious. I love that.